Well, happy Monday. I'm so glad we could be here together today. We have our 60-minute circuit today. We are going to switch things up this Monday. We're not going to be using workout dumbbells. We are going to use bands only today. So if you have resistance bands that are open-ended, make sure you grab them. If you've got a variety of different resistances, grab them all. Make sure you've got them nearby so you can have them readily accessible for your if you want to switch things up a little bit. So today we're going to run through our circuit 3 times. We are going to be switching out from some body weight work to some resistance band, mostly resistance band work for our circuit. Got a couple little bit of efforts with just our body weight. So we're going to start off with a nice warm up, about 5 to 6 minutes, and then we're going to get right into our circuit today. Let's go ahead and start off with some gentle marching. Just like, again, I always like to think of our warm up as just that way to come to the mat to get ourselves ready for our set today. Just getting ourselves moving, getting the blood flowing, just kind of tuning in with the body, seeing where we're at today, making sure that everything feels good. So feel free to kind of move the neck a little bit. Maybe as we march, we'll take a couple of nice big breaths in, breathing tall. And then exhale, let the shoulders soften. Continue to march, really kind of finding your own flow here. It's Monday morning, so we're just kicking off this week. This morning, we're going to start it off nice and gentle. Beautiful. Beautiful. I spent the day yesterday at a yoga teacher instructor training, and we sat for many, many hours. And the act of sitting for that many hours can be extremely straining on the body. I was shocked at how my body felt after. Good. Let's take one more inhale, extend the body long. Let's go ahead and land our feet. Beautiful. Let your right arm drift down to the right side and just give yourself a nice little half good morning stretch. Beautiful. Breathe in, extend the right arm up and gently tip over towards the left. Beautiful. Come back up through center. Reach both arms out like you're trying to reach for something really high. And then swim those arms out to a strong T. Start some arm circles. If you want to march it out with it, go ahead and do that. Beautiful. Just notice a little bit of changing in the breathing. Notice anything that's kind of creeping up here. Maybe some crunchiness in the body. We're just kind of working out. Beautiful. Let's go ahead and reverse our direction. Go ahead and switch that direction. It's getting everything kind of moving and flowing here. Beautiful. Excellent. Let's stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest those arms. Fantastic. We are going to do some hip extension with some arm reaches. So karate chop from those hips, bending from the knees, reach and back, reach and back. Make sure you got a little engagement through the core here, keeping the back nice and long. Beautiful. Nice job. All right, we're going to stay here for another 10 more seconds, and then we're going to pick it up for double time here. So a little more tempo, a little more speed to build up a little bit more heat. Here we go in 3, 2, 1, double time. 1, 2, 1, 2. That's it. Find your own version here. Tuning into what feels good for you. Maybe you need to slow it down. Maybe you even need to have a hand on a wall for a little bit of support here. Beautiful. Stay here for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and march it out. Nice job. Beautiful. All right, march it for 10. Beautiful. 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, land those feet one more time. Karate chop from the hips, nice and long. Other side. Beautiful. So we're just going to start here with a nice, simple rhythm, kind of more like an opportunity to really root into that right leg. I like to use this as an opportunity to get myself settled in here, especially if my balance is feeling a little off. Always nice to kind of get that set up really nicely. Beautiful. Great. We're going to go into double time in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Beautiful. Nice and tall. Lift through that crown, lengthen through the back. You've got it. Excellent. Good. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and march it out. Nice job. Fantastic. All right, we're gonna do a little lateral work here next. So go ahead and land those feet. We're gonna be alternating sides. So open, 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 open. Now I'm keeping a micro, not really a micro bend. I'm actually pretty bent through my knees, kind of a semi tiny squat here as I'm coming into these side reaches here. Beautiful. We're going to add a little front reach to a side reach in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Front, side, front, side. You got it. Beautiful. We're going to pick up that tempo in 10. Again, listen to that body. What's your tempo today? Make it work for you. 4, 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. A little faster. Beautiful. Just building heat. Let's do it. That's it. Nice job. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. All right, march it out. Nice job. Give those arms a break. Give those legs a break. Beautiful. We're going to do a little side bending next. In a sumo squat, get the obliques nice and warmed up. When you're ready, land your feet. Take a step out to the right, take a step out to the left. Externally rotate those feet, heels in, toes out, bend into the knees. So when you're here, make sure your knees and ankles are aligned and you're really open through the hips here. So you've got some nice engagement to the inner thighs. Arms are gonna open, pull in through the belly. Make sure you're not arching here. Open up, we're gonna tilt over to one side and then back through center. Over to the other, back through center. This is all core here. So keep your core engaged. Feel that pull as you're coming back through center, using those obliques to make this happen. We can muscle through it using our shoulders and our upper body, but the emphasis here is the core. So just get it nice and warmed up. Make sure that if it doesn't feel good, maybe you want to lengthen out the legs, give your legs a break. It doesn't have to be tipping over to the knee. Remember, just kind of giving that side bend here. Good. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Nice job. Fantastic. March it out. All right. Hopefully you're feeling a little bit more temperature in your body, ready to get our first set of our circuit done. So let's go ahead and land our feet. Now we're going to start off with a band squat with a tricep pushback. So we're going to be using our band, kind of spreading it across our front of our pelvis here. So we're going to start with the band, shoulder distance apart. And I want you to add a little resistance into that band. So we're not just kind of holding it with no tension. We're going to add that tension in, start getting those shoulders already fired up. So we're going to squat down. We're going to lift. We're going to take the band that's already had some resistance and press it back. Rinse, wash, and repeat. So wrists are neutral, facing down towards the ground. Your shoulders and back nice and squared off. Let's get going. 3, 2, 1. Lower down. Lift, press it back. Good. Getting those triceps here. Getting a little bit of shoulder work too, just because we've got that stretch happening in the band. And of course, we're doing lower body here. Beautiful. Great. Beautiful. We are about 18 seconds out. Find your rhythm here. Make sure you're not arching through that back. I want you nice and tall. Hinge from the hips, knees behind the toes. Imagine you're sitting in a chair. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Fantastic. Awesome job. All right, let's set that band off to the side. We're going to be doing some alternating reverse lunges. So no weights, just our body weight. If you're at home and you're like, I want to do weights, I want to add a little more today, grab your dumbbells. You can always add those in. That's up to you, okay? Start at the top of your mat, alternating. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Now, again, when we come to lunges, imagine you're rooting into that front foot. Gaze is straight forward. Find that focal point. You can always place a hand on a wall. Even just the act of standing near a wall is great. You can also lower or heighten your lunge. If going too low into that low lunge feels too much on the hips, too unsettling or too imbalanced, make it into a high lunge. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest. Nice job. Fantastic. Alrighty. Let's grab a water break. I can feel the heat starting to really build up here. All right, we're going to go into a single arm pull apart. So we're going to have one arm stabilizing this band. The other arm, in this case my right arm, is going to pull out to the right, back through center. My left arm is just going to be that anchor. Here we go. Relax the shoulders, open, one side only, back through center. Beautiful. Some good trap work here. Knees are soft. Everything else is nice and stacked and stable. Beautiful. Remember, try not to strain through the upper body here. You can always loosen up the band if you feel like you're really straining through your neck. Good. 10. Almost there. That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Fantastic. Relax that shoulder. Whoo! Lots of work. Posterior shoulder as well as the anterior side of the body as well. Nice job. All right. Let's go ahead. Switch it up. Other side. Our zombie arms. Right arm is at ankle. Left arm pulls out. Here we go. Now remember, let's just recall what we're doing on that return back. We're going to really be careful to work against that resistance. Make sure that we're not snapping the arm back, really helping to keep that control in the movement. It's the beautiful part about bands. Good. 15 seconds. Looking great. 10. So also no upper rotation through the upper body, only shoulders here. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Holy moly, that is just insane. All right, great job. All right, we're gonna take it next into an isometric lunge. So again, on these, you can choose what feels better if you want to go into a high lunge or a low lunge. We're gonna take our right foot forward, set the band underneath the foot, and take a nice step back with the left. Again, you choose how deep you want to go into this. My only suggestion is just make sure that front knee is stacked and you're tall through the spine. We're going to be doing our bicep hammer curls here. Shoulders pull back, hold your strap like a coffee cup. 3, 2, 1, here we go. All the way up, all the way down. I like doing lunges because they do challenge our balance. It's also a great strengthening exercise. Strength endurance, just holding this in itself is really challenging for the legs. Good. Now, of course, if you want to add something, you can always add a dip as you're lifting. Maybe you want to offer a little dip. That's really your choice. I'm just going to stay here on this round in this isometric hold. Good. 10 seconds left. You got it. 6, 5. You've got it. 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Release. Excellent. All right, give those arms and the glutes a little break. Next, we're going to go into an isometric lunge on the other side, and we're going to do the opposite. We're going to do tricep kickback. So left foot forward, right foot back. Nice little low lunge here. Now here, you're going to hold it like a coffee cup as well. Long through the back. I'm leaning in a little bit here, and I'm going to kick it back. Good. So I'm almost like a dart here. All right. Foot nicely aligned. Good. Nice job. This is always a nice little challenge, these tricep kickbacks with the band. Woo. Beautiful. Nice work. Fantastic. Make sure that front knee stays stacked. You feel really supported through the upper body. 15 seconds. Stay with me. Well done. Nice. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Nice job. Take a little break. Relax those arms and legs. Fantastic. All right, we're going to take this next effort behind us. So we're going to take our band, kind of flip it underneath our underarm. So you'll see I've got the band kind of a bit high. And we're going to do a little chest press with a fly. So I'm going to hold my band kind of like I'm gripping a pair of scissors. So kind of gripping them here. Standing tall, I'm going to push forward, open, close, and then pull it back in. Again, you're going to choose the resistance on this. Here we go. Nice and tall. Reach, open, close, and pull it back in. Beautiful. Great. Focusing on the chest here. Little chest press with a fly, and then back through center. Great. This is actually a great exercise to open up the chest before we go into that chest opener and that fly. Nice job. 10 seconds left. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Fantastic. Excellent job. All right, let's go ahead and we're going to take it down to the floor. So we're going to use the band, and we're going to be using our band for some crunches. So we're going to take the band and we're going to set it around the upper part of our thigh. So let's go ahead and make our way down to the floor. If you have a loop band, you're welcome to keep the loop band and just place it on top of the thigh area. If you've got, I didn't take my loop band, they're somewhere here. I'm going to use just my open-ended band. Alrighty, so we're going to take that band, tie it. Make sure you don't tie it on your knees or any joints. I'm going to make it nice and tight here as a little challenge here to the glutes and to the lateral extensors of the leg. All right, so let's go ahead. Once you've tied your band, make sure it's secure. We're going to go into a little opener as we go into our crunch. So as we're going to come up, we're going to open the legs and then back down. So it's a little bit of glute work as well. Feet facing forward, hands behind the head. Let those shoulder blades feel flat. Inhale, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale as you lift, open the knees. Inhale, back through center, close the knees. Exhale, lift. Inhale, back. Now, if there's any part of this that does not feel good for you, forget about the knees. Just put a little bit of pressure into the band. You don't have to open and close if that doesn't feel good. Got a little coordination on this one. Beautiful. You got it. Good. Beautiful. We have about 12 more seconds left. Good job. Last 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Nice job. Fantastic, everyone. Well done. Alrighty, let's go ahead, bring those legs up towards center. And I just want you to begin by kind of creating a little bicycle here. So one leg extends out while the other pulls in. Let the arms rest. Just working the legs here, controlling with the core. Like you've got a nice bicycle here. So pull that knee in, reach long, keep that spine nice and neutral, relax through the upper body. Just working a bit of this bicycle here. You've got it. All right, stay with me for another 10 more seconds. You know what's coming. We're going to take it into a full bicycle with our upper body in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Bring both hands behind the head. Start your rotations nice and steady through the sacrum. Continue to pull the knee in as you extend the other leg out. Getting some good hip flexion strengthening too. Beautiful. Stay with me for 10, 9, 8, 7, 6. You got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Fantastic. Woo! Well done. Beautiful. All right, let's rock ourselves up. However you want to do that, get yourself up to a seated position. Let's take that band right off our legs, but I want you to hold on to the band for a second. So untie it, come into a seated position. We're going to be going into some boats with a little side to side, but we're going to use the band here as a little tactile feedback here. So I'm going to use the band, shoulder distance apart, little pressure and heels down to the ground, knees are bent, spine is long, relax the shoulders. I want you to lean back just enough so you can start feeling that engagement through the core. Start here for 15. Just a little hold here, just a little introduction here to boat. We've done these so often. Make sure you're pulling up through your core. Now, with your arms outstretched, rotate, keep the arms nice and strong. Inhale through center, rotate towards the other side, back through center. Now remember, this is all upper thoracic spine stuff. Your low back does not rotate. If this doesn't feel good, just stay in that isometric hold. Create a little rotation, gentle, gentle. Good. Stay here for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Fantastic. Nice job. Fantastic. Well done. Set that band off to the side. We're going to finish with the plank because we always finish with the plank. All right, let's come onto our knees. Full plank, push-up plank, kneeling plank, whatever's your poison. I don't care. You choose it. Make it work for your body today. All right, so if you're doing a kneeling plank, I always like to start in a full plank position, then put my knees down. I'm going to do a forearm plank today. I tried genie arms first to make sure my elbows and shoulders are aligned. When you're ready, let's get going. 3, 2, 1, here we go. Nice and settled. Just relax into the breath. One inhale, one exhale. Beautiful. Almost there. Excellent. Last 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set your knees down. Nice job. Set back onto your heels. Fantastic, everyone. Super proud of you. Well done. That was our circuit. That's what we have going on today. Let's go ahead and we're going to take it back up to the start with our band squats, with our tricep kickbacks. Grab a little water. We're going to take about 30 odd seconds or so, get ourselves resituated, back up to standing, and then back into our main set again. So second round, what can you do to change things up a little bit? I always ask that question because it's never it never ceases to amaze me how I forget sometimes what can I do to make things a little more challenging, maybe a little bit more efficient, maybe a little bit more focused. And that's really what I'm looking for here for you guys, is also to make sure that you're just taking some time to notice where you can make some changes, right? So we're going to go ahead and start with those squats with the tricep kickbacks, making sure you're just watching for your knees, watching for your breath. Maybe you're going to tighten up that band a little more. All right, here we go. Down for a squat, lift, press it back. Beautiful. Maybe you want a little more intensity, you pick up that tempo. Beautiful. Beautiful. That's it. Nice and long through the body. Energize through the arms, pressing through the feet. Maybe you pick up that tempo, maybe you don't. Maybe you just press back that maybe half an inch more. 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo, nice job. Fantastic. Well done. All right. We're going to take that band, set it off. We're going into those alternating reverse lunges. Again, if you want to add some weights, go ahead and grab your dumbbells. Okay. Roll the shoulder blades back, starting at the top of your mat. Here we go in 3, 2, 1. Let's do it. Now it's important, so that we're safe with our pelvis, you've got some good engagement through the core. Be careful that you're not just kind of letting your body flow here without some good engagement through the upper part of the body, through that trunk, because, you know, it gets a little unstable and you really don't want to throw anything out, right? Just be careful. Beautiful. Nice job. Find your rhythm. That's it. We got 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Beautiful. Shake that off. Fantastic. All right. So we're back to our single arm pull aparts. We started with our right arm last time. We're going to start with our left arm this time. Switch things up a little bit. We're going crazy here today. All right. Take your band. A little bit of band, resistance in the band. Right arm is that anchor. Drop your shoulders. 3, 2, 1. Pull it apart. Back through center. Notice what happens to your core here. You could feel the core maybe engaging here just a bit to keep everything nice and centered here, so that you're not rotating. You're just using that upper body here. Beautiful. Nice job. That's it. Beautiful. Almost there. About 10 seconds left from here. That's it. Great job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Woo! Fantastic. Well done. My goodness, just that isometric hold. I could feel my shoulders really getting a good workout there. All right, let's take it out one more time. Left arm straight, right arm forward. And let's go ahead and kick that right arm out. Back through center. Now, I know you might not have a mirror in front of you. I can see myself in the screen, so I can see where my shoulder is landing. So just try to imagine that when you're pulling that arm out, you're not pulling it down here and you're not pulling it up here. You're just holding those zombie arms and holding that same position the whole time. Just being careful that you've got that nice alignment. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest those arms. Fantastic. Whoo! That was a lot of work. All right. So next we're going to take it into isometric lunge with our bicep hammer curls. Then we're going to take it out to our tricep kickbacks. Right foot forward, left foot back. Again, as I mentioned in the first set, we have the option to add a little dip. I'm going to grab that one on today. You can take it, you can leave it, totally up to you. So start with the arms lengthened, upper body is nice and tall. 3, 2, 1. As I come down, I'm going to lift my arms up, elbows tuck in, arms extend all the way down and come all the way up. Now again, maybe you want to grab this alternative. Maybe you want to leave it. Maybe just that upper body and that isometric hold is enough. It's funny how, as I've been doing this almost now, oh my goodness, I think almost for 8 or 9 years, I've been in the fitness world professionally. My thought process has changed so much in terms of, challenging the body. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Beautiful. Used to be back in the day, I'd get into the gym and I'd have a trainer and he'd push me into spaces that were really, really challenging. And it was good, don't get me wrong. All right, other side, tricep kickback. But I've injured myself doing things that probably weren't the best for me. All right, tricep kickbacks. We're gonna kick and lift. Kick and lift. Maybe you're inviting that bend, maybe not. That's up to you. So as I've kind of explored the fitness world more, especially with all these different movement systems, Pilates, yoga, I really try to think of the body as from the inside out rather than the outside in. What are we doing? How are we being safe? What feels good on our body? What feels appropriate? Keep going for 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. So sometimes that's tough, right? Because we're kind of trained to always kill it. All right, let's take that band behind us. So that's where I'm getting at with making modifications that work. All right, holding the band, upper part kind of right below the underarm line, holding it kind of like you're gripping. I immediately thought of the television remote control because that's kind of how I hold it. Same way. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Press it out. Open. Exhale, close. Inhale, pull it in. Good. Nice job. Beautiful. Good. We are 20 minutes in, 20 seconds in. Got another 25 to go. Well done. 15 seconds. Keep it going. Looking great. 10. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Fantastic. Nice job, everyone. Excellent job. All right, we're back down already at the floor next. So let's go ahead and take it down to the floor. Go ahead and bring that band above the knees onto the thighs. All righty. So taking our band right above the knee, tying it on to the thigh, or you're using your loop band, whatever feels good for you. Tie it up nice and tight. I like to kind of loop it like a bow because otherwise sometimes the knot gets really tight and you can't undo it. So just an FYI. All right, so we're going to come down to the floor again. We're going to go into those openers with a crunch. If that doesn't work for you, just go into a regular crunch with a little bit of pressure of the legs into the band. So let's go ahead and make our way down to the floor. So feet are hip distance apart. And then from the outer side of the legs, I'm going to start opening, closing as I come into my crunches. So using those glute medius and minimus. Hands behind the head, shoulder blades flat. Inhale, lengthen the back of the neck. Exhale, lift and open. Inhale, back through center. Exhale, lift. Beautiful. It's like a little supine clamshell. Good. And you can bring this opener as wide as feels supported for you. Make sure you're using your core here to lift your upper body. Peel the shoulder blades off. Use that sense of control on the opening and closing of the knees, so don't let anything snap out or snap in. Beautiful. Keep going. Beautiful. We got about 10 seconds left. Keep it going. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Fantastic. Awesome. Well done. All right. Head comes back down to the floor. I got a ponytail. Let's feel a little awkward. Arms are going to rest at the side. Legs come up to 90. Set your sacrum down. Make sure you're not arching. All right. Let's go ahead. Extend and pull in and switch just the legs. This was a tremendous amount of low abdominal work here. Really bringing that knee in. Try not to strain through the upper body. Beautiful. Nice job. Stay with me for 5 more seconds. We're going to take our arms behind our head and go into bicycles for 15. Here we go. Hands behind the head. And let's go ahead and do those rotations. Beautiful. Wide through the elbows. Chin lifts. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Woo! Fantastic. Nice job, everyone. All right, we're going to roll it up one more time into our boat. And we'll untie that band. And again, the boats are really there. The rotations are optional. Gets the obliques in. If you're working just on strength endurance and just want to focus on getting that good form for boat, stay there with your arms extended and just rest here in boat. If you want to involve the rotation, that is entirely up to you. But remember, there's no rotation through the lumbar area. So if you're rotating, you find one knee kind of kicking up higher than the other, you're starting to use your back there. So remember, this is just an upper thoracic rotation. All right, arms are going to extend out. We've got the first 30 odd seconds just holding onto our boat. So nice and tall, lean back, let those arms reach out, a little bit of pressure into the band, pulling through the low core here, open up through the chest. So you're sitting right back past your tailbone, past your sits bones, chest is open. You could feel your hip flexors maybe working a little bit here, and that's normal because they are. Good. Try to stay tall, relax through the jaw. Beautiful. In 4, we're going to take it into rotation. 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Rotate, back through center, rotate, back through center. Everything else is nice and stable. Now, as I'm rotating, my arms are just coming along for the ride. I'm not rotating my arms. I'm really using my upper body. 3, 2, and 1, and rest. Woo! Nice job. I'm always very humbled when I do that work. All right, let's take it into our final plank. And then we've got one more round, and then we're going to have a great amount of time to stretch at the end, which is such a glorious thing. So we'll finish up with our plank. Again, whatever version you want. If you're looking for a little more, maybe you want to invite a little rocking front to back, I'll do that for the last 15 seconds today. All right, let's go ahead and get our plank. If you're doing kneeling plank, you want to do the rocking, that's totally fine. You can do that. All right, here we go. 3, 2, and 1. Let's make it happen. Keep that head lifted. I'm going to start rocking in about 8, 5, 3, 2, 1. A little rock forward and back. If you're doing this in a push-up plank position, be careful your wrists. Just make sure it feels good. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And set those knees down. Nice job. Set back onto your heels. Little counter stretch. That's always nice for these. Fantastic, everyone. We did it. All right, we got one more round. We'll slowly make our way up to standing. Sorry, not the seated. Grab some water. Let's take about 35, 40 seconds, and we'll get into our last round, our last part of our circuit today. And then we have time to stretch today, which is so exciting. Last week, Wednesday, Macy, no, I think you weren't there. Jane wasn't there either. Pam and I forget, somebody else. I can't remember now. It's going to hit me later. We were doing our class. We were running short for time. Surprise, surprise. And then right as I got to the last set, I'm like, all right, guys, we're done. Let's stretch. The lights went out. The screen went black. And I bet you everybody was like, all right, I guess we're done. Then we lost our electricity for 36 hours. That was not fun. And I know Macy was going through that too. All right, last round, we did it. We got this far. Let's finish it up really nice and strong. So this is one where I want you to kind of see what can you do to challenge a little bit. Just take that up a little bit more of a notch, maybe add a little more tempo, maybe add a little bit more resistance into the band. Just try and challenge our body a little bit here. All right, let's go ahead, get ready for our squats with our band press backs. 3, 2, 1, down, lift, press. Now what I'm gonna do is I'm gonna take a little more resistance, press back a little more. I am going to pick up my tempo just a little, just to add that extra little oomph. Beautiful. Good. Beautiful. Excellent. 15 seconds. Make sure you're using those glutes to lift back up. Back is long. Be safe. 8. You've got it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Fantastic. I don't know why, but I have a sneaky suspicion my triceps are going to be talking to me tomorrow. All right, we're going to get into our reverse lunges. I'm going to grab some weights on this round. Alternating. Again, these weights are just optional. It's our last round, so I'm going to just add a little bit more. All right, here we go. In 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Let's do it. So I have had, I can actually say this now, and I was thinking about it last night. I have had a chronic glute and hamstring issue for the better part of 3 years. And lately, I've been doing a lot more lunges, a lot more glute work, and I'm noticing more and more that it's almost gone away. I don't want to curse myself, but I was like, yep, this work does help. 3, 2, 1, and rest. Fantastic. So in addition to stretching, keeping the body nice and supple, the strength work really does help support the body. It's so important. Alrighty, so back to those pull aparts. Oh my goodness, we're back to them again. So arms are going to outstretch. This time we'll start with the right, finish up with the left. All right, we'll anchor in with that left arm. Right arm's going to pull out in 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Single arm. Again, you got a lot of work going on into that opposite anchoring leg. It is trying its darndest not to move at all. 20 in, past the halfway point. Good core work here. Nice job. 15 seconds, keep it going, you got it. 10, 9, 8, That's it. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Rest those arms. Oh, well done. Fantastic. Awesome. Shake it out. All right. We're going to take it over to the other side. Last round for these ones. I don't know why I'm happy these are almost done, but I am. All right. Shoulders back, tall through the body. Here we go. Other side. Good. Excellent. Nice job. Beautiful. Come on. That's it. All right, you got to remember, you got this far, so we got to pull through this one. This one's taking a lot of concentration for me. 15 seconds. Come on. Let's do it. Woo! I'm feeling it. 10, 9, 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Oh, fantastic. Holy moly. All right. Again, very humbling. All right, bicep curls with a lunge and a dip. If you want to grab that extra little bit, you can leave it if you want to. All right, right foot forward, left foot back. Anchor in, extend out through the leg. We're going to grab hold of the band. It was Pam and Ann. That's who came last Wednesday. Oh my goodness, that was driving me crazy. All right, so as we drop, we lift, or we just do our upper body. Here we go. 3, 2, 1. Great opportunity to stretch out that back hip, strengthen that quad and the glutes. Beautiful. Nice job. So again, whether you're doing this as an isometric hold, you're doing that strength endurance work just by holding that. That's a lot of work. Good. Beautiful. Nice and strong. Press into the feet if you are lifting and lowering. If you're holding it, still anchor in. 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Nice job. Fantastic. Awesome. So I'm going to do this next one a little differently. I have to be honest with you, that last one didn't feel the most coordinated for me with those tricep kickbacks. So what I'm going to do is I'm going to do a kickback, lift, drop, lift, kickback, release. So I'm going to add it kind of in 2 separate stages. You do what works best for you, or you're just doing tricep kickbacks with that lean in, okay? 3, 2, 1, kick back, lift, drop, back. Yeah, this just feels a little bit more stable. Kind of felt like I was kind of making it go into my back as I was trying to combine the two at the same time. Like, yeah, I'm not sure that's going to work. Good. Beautiful. 15 seconds. That's it. Nice job. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Woo! Nice job. Ha! That just got the heatometer off the charts. Okay, last chest press with fly. Let's go ahead, take the band underneath and behind. All right. All right, hold that like you're holding that remote in 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Press it out, open, close, pull it back in. Nice. Looking great. Fantastic. Beautiful. We got about 10 seconds left. Nice and neutral wrists. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Fantastic. Excellent. All right. Well done, everyone. All right. Next, we're going to go down to the floor for our last 4 exercises, and then we're done. So let's go ahead and bring it down. Let's set the band above our knee. Take your time. Safely come back down to the floor. Whew. All right, this is it. At that last little bit here, really proud of us. Beautiful. Okay, so tying into that band, make sure you've got some good resistance here. We're gonna start with those crunches, with those leg openers. Take it if you want to, leave the knees opening, closing if you don't want that. Just go ahead and do your crunches. Lie down on your back, knees hip distance apart, hands behind the head, shoulder blades flat. All right, here we go. In 3, 2, 1, exhale, lift and open. Just kind of bring yourself into a bit of a quiet space here, just focusing on the core. Notice what you're using. Great. A lot of core. Just the act of opening and closing is using the core muscles. I can feel them kind of controlling the recentering of the knees. Good. Last 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Nice job. Fantastic. Come back through center. Great job. All right, shoulders back, flat in the back, hands press at the sides. Bring the legs up to 90. Let's start our reaches and our knee pull-ins. Here we go. Nice and concentrated. Take a little bit of that quiet. Pull it into you. Focus on the movement. Nice job. 10 seconds. We'll take it into a bicycle. You could stay here if you want. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1. Here we go. Beautiful. That's it. You got it. Good. 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and rest. Woo! Nice job, everyone. All right, let's rock ourselves up to a seated position, however you want to do that, or roll over to your side and push yourself gently up. Beautiful. All right, last boat and last plank. So we got 90 seconds left. So for this last one, I'm going to add a little knee lift, or foot lift, or leg lift, I should say. You can take that if you want to. You can leave it as well. So it's up to you. I tend to find that if it feels like you're doing more work in your hip flexors, probably best to keep your heels down to the ground. If you really hook into the core, lifting the legs is a really nice challenge. All right, so I'm going to start there. Once I go into my rotations, I might set my feet down. Sometimes I find myself rocking like a boat. So go ahead, take your band, a little bit of that pressure into the band. Shoulders back. We're going to lean back. And then if you want to, lift the legs. Here we go. So just like a plank, you kind of settle into this. You kind of find this little bit of this quietness in the body. Pulling into the core, relax into it. Beautiful. All right, 5 seconds left. We're going to set the feet down. If you have lifted them, I'm going to let mine go down to the floor in 3, 2, 1. And now I'm going to rotate from here. Back through center. Good. Beautiful. 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. And rest. Woo! Holy moly. Nice job, everyone. All right, we did it. We've got one more effort left, and then we get to close this off today. Let's make it to the floor, and let's go ahead and get into our last 45-second effort for our planks. So let's bring it down. I want you to experiment today. What can we add on as a little add-on to make it a little bit more challenging? I'm going to add on a push-up plank here, and I'm just going to do that for the whole time. And I'll add in a little rocking at the end. All right, let's get ready to go. When you're ready, set yourself up here. Long through the crown, reach to the heels. Press the hands into the flat floor. Beautiful. Again, there's a little bit of a quiet stillness that kind of, for me, just kind of comes over. Beautiful. Let's take that last 15 seconds. You can rock it if you want to. Remember, this is always optional. 8, 7, 6, 5, 4, 3, 2, and 1. Set your knees down and press it back. Well done, everyone. Fantastic. Excellent job. Alrighty. So we did it. We did it. We got through 3 rounds. We did such a great job today. Now, however you want to do it, make your way up into a standing position. Maybe you want to transition through a downward dog. Walk the hands towards the feet or the feet towards the hands. Slowly make your way up to that standing position. Don't rush. Going down from up can be a little woozy. So let's go ahead and let's get ourselves to a standing position. We're going to go right back into our side bends there, and they're a little quad and hamstring stretch and a little chest opener, and then we'll be done for the day. So let's go ahead and take that right arm up tall. Let the left arm just gently drift down. Notice if you feel like you've got a little bit more range there. Make sure you're like between 2 panes of glass here, so we're not rounding forward. You're opening up through the chest. That might mean you're not going to come over so deeply. That's okay. That's okay. We want to keep that spine nice and right where it needs to be. This kind of creates an internal rotation, creates some compression we don't want. Good. Take that right arm all the way down. Take the left arm all the way up. Let that right arm drift down. Press down to that left foot. That kind of helps keep everything nice and stable. Give that shoulder, the ribs, the hip, nice little opening. Beautiful. Come back through center. Nice job. Now, whether you want to use a wall or something to place your hand on, let's go ahead and roll that right shoulder back. Grab your right foot. I always like to add on a little lift on the left side. More if it feels supported and it feels okay. If you find yourself not feeling grounded into the earth, maybe balance is a little off today, maybe keep the hand down. Nice job. All right, release that right foot forward, kickstand the foot, bend into that left knee, and I always rest my hands on top of that bent leg, on top of the knee, never directly on the knee, and certainly not on the lengthened leg. That can feel, I don't think it's as supported, and it can put a little pressure on the knee joint. Toes are going to come up towards your center. Once you start feeling that hamstring getting a nice little bit of stretch, especially even the back of the knee, that's where you want to stop. That's about enough. Good. Press into that left foot, lengthen up. Let's go ahead and grab that left foot, roll the left shoulder back. Reestablish that bottom foot, toes facing forward. Maybe the right arm reaches. Nice job. Really proud of you. Good. Go ahead and set that left foot down. Kickstand it forward, right into the bend knee, bend into the right knee. That was totally inversed. Toes up to the sky, back is long. Kick the hips back, shoulders square. My goodness, there's so much to think about, huh? I was saying to someone recently, so many of you have worked with me for years now, and you have it, the positioning so ingrained. Good, come on up, stand up tall. that I don't even have to say it anymore. I automatically see you guys adjusting, which is just, to me, such an incredible thing. All right, reach up towards the sky, turn the palms out. We're gonna switch back, interlace the fingers if that is accessible, or set the hands on the hips, open up through the chest here. Shoulders pull back. And Jane, I think I can say it's been years now, because I think it's almost 2 years we were working together, which is amazing. All right, let's go ahead and swim those arms forward, interlace the fingers, press the palms away, drop the chin, lengthen the back of the neck. Fantastic. Lift the gaze, relax the arms. Excellent job, everyone. Let's close today off with a nice big inhale and exhale to celebrate our hard work today. When you're ready, bend your knees, take a deep breath in, extend the arms. Nice and steady, palms pressed together, meet at your heart center, and remember to give yourself the reward of kind words because you deserve it. You worked so hard today. From my heart to yours, thank you so much for joining me. I hope to see you again this week. Have a wonderful day. I'll see you soon. Bye, everyone.